Hello everyone, my name is Jared Weathers, and today we'll be looking at one of my favorite channels from when I was a kid. A channel all about music, from interviews to all-day programming from one artist, like Eminem, Beyonce, Jay-Z. I'm excited for this because I used to watch this channel all the time. Okay, enough rambling, let's look into Fuse, where music lives. On July 1st, 1994, Much Music launched a new music channel called Much Music USA, founded as a joint venture between Rainbow Media, currently known as AMC Networks, a division of New York-based Cablevision, and Toronto-based Chum Limited. The channel suffered early since no one really carried it besides Cablevision's own systems. Beginning in '96, Rainbow began to add more US-produced shows and video music blocks to the network. Some Cablevision systems experimented locally oriented music countdown shows, typically produced in cooperation with a local radio station. In '98, the network also began to be included in a subunit of Rainbow focused upon live pay-per-view network events taking place at New York City's world-famous Radio City Music Hall and MSG. By 2001, Much Music USA started to diverge from its Canadian parent, including a new logo, and began to enter its own original programming and music video blocks, often featuring user-submitted videos. This new direction used the internet for interactivity with the MMUSA.TV website. Carriage of the network rose with the rise of digital cable, with Time Warner and Comcast beginning to carry the channel. After Chum revoked its licensing agreement for the U.S. channel to use the Much Music brand, Cablevision and Time Warner announced that it would relaunch the MMUSA channel. On May 19, 2003, MMUSA would officially relaunch as Fuse. The channel indirectly bashed MTV with a slogan touting that Fuse, quote, where the music went. Fuse used the New York-based amalgamated for its advertising, as it generated controversy both through its more direct criticism of MTV and parody of the iPod ad campaign. Viacom, who owns MTV, protested when a Fuse billboard appeared across from its headquarters, featuring actress Sally Struthers' plea to, quote, save the music video. In 2008, Fuse became the exclusive television partner for some major music events, including signing a 3-year deal to air the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony and the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. In April 2010, Cablevision's MSG unit, including Fuse, was spun off as a separate publicly traded company called the Madison Square Garden Company. On June 20th, 2010, Fuse simulcast the 2010 Much Music Video Awards, making its first broadcast of Much Music programming since its relaunch. Other Much Music programming would return in 2011, including Wedge, a half-hour show devoted to indie to alternative music, and Video on Trial, a half-hour show featuring musicians, comedians, and entertainment columnists critiquing different music videos in a courtroom-esque manner. Blink-182 and former Plus 44 singer-bassist Mark Hoppus began hosting his own weekly TV show on Fuse called Hoppus on Music. On June 28, 2011, Fuse and Vevo entered into a video syndication and content partnership. As part of this partnership, Fuse TV syndicates Vevo's music videos and entertainment programming. In the fall of 2012, Fuse refocused itself with a new on-air branding campaign created by design agency Loyal Casper, with its website now featuring trending news stories. That winter, Fuse launched a mobile app for Android and iOS devices. In November 2012, Fuse announced the launch of Fuse News, a daily news update program which debuted in February 2013. In 2013, rumors started to spread that MSG was planning to sell all or part of Fuse, as the network was struggling and was facing growing competition from digital outlets. On April 4th, 2014, MSG and SciTV announced SciTV would acquire Fuse for $226 million. As part of the deal, the MSG company would take a 15% stake in SciTV. Benny Medina, the network's chief creative officer, said that CTV did not have immediate plans to change the programming. This would be a lie, as on May 1st, Fuse News was canceled with immediate effect, with the entire staff let go. The acquisition was completed on July 1st, 2014. In March 2015, Fuse announced it would expand beyond music programming and merge with Nuvo TV. A new programming slate was announced, including The White Guy Talk Show, a late-night talk show hosted by Grace Pera and Sarin Chosky, which debuted on March 2nd, 2015. Another show debuted that year. On April 9th, 2015, Ski TV debuted, an interview show hosted by DJ Ski. They also rebranded their parent company to Fuse Media and announced a new music channel focusing on up-and-coming, young, and diverse talent. On September 30th, 2015, FM debuted, replacing Nuvo TV. In April 2015, Fuse became the exclusive broadcaster of the Legends Football League in the U.S. On July 31st, 2015, Fuse said they would relaunch with a new logo on September 30th, 2015. They would also add a new show called Transcendent, which documents the lives of transgender women at Asia SF Cabaret and Restaurant in San Francisco. They also announced a multi-year partnership with comedian Gabriel Iglesias for additional new programming and comedy specials, although I cannot find any evidence this came to fruition. In November 2017, Fuse teamed up with Complex, airing a block of Complex Digital series under the Complex X Fuse banner. This block premiered on November 10, 2017. Towards the end of 2018, both Comcast and Verizon announced that Fuse and FM would be dropped from Xfinity and Fios on January 1st, 2019. In April of 2019, Fuse's parent company Fuse Media announced they would file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, citing its loss of Comcast and Verizon contracts. On September 3rd, 2019, a Fuse-branded channel was launched on Pluto TV. On November 19, 2020, current Fuse Media CEO Michael Reguero and a Latino-led management group announced they would have acquired majority interest in the company. In March 2001, Fuse Media announced the launch of a new subscription video on demand service called Fuse Plus. In December 2021, Comcast reached a renewed carriage contract, which brings Fuse and FM back to the service for 3 years, and also extending distribution of Fuse Plus to its X1 and Flex set-top boxes. So that's where we are with Fuse, a channel that began in Canada and is currently headquartered in NYC. I used to love Fuse, but after they scaled down their music-based programming, I stopped watching. Anyway, this is really fun. If you guys have any more you want to see, go ahead, comment down below. Also, like to see this video. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Also like the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.